Yo, what is going on, my fellow weebs? Chrono here, and welcome back to the channel. So, another maintenance is passed, and you guys know what that means.
It's time to
I'm sorry, I couldn't help myself. Usual intro is dead. Like the video if you like it. Sub, it helps work towards the goal. Well, let's just roll the intro. So here we are over on the usual site, ngs.pso2.com. As always, if you're thinking to yourself, why would I sit here and listen to this person read me the patch notes? You don't have to. You could just as simply scroll down to the bottom into the description, grab the links that are important. Or if you don't want to wait for me to make this video, you can always just pop over here right around the time servers go live, scroll over to here, and all the important articles usually are tagged with little red dots, usually the newer stuff that's coming out. It's funny how they put the transition of the anti-cheat program at the very top. But you guys, can tell based on the intro and the thumbnail, title, and all that stuff, what today's mostly going to be centered around. So let's just go ahead and pull up those details now. I had to remember to pull everything up. So starting out, we're going to go ahead and grab the server maintenance information, as that's where the patch notes now go. So we have the usual link to the update information if you want to jump over there, as well as whatever video pertains to the section of the update that we're currently on. We're still in the first half, so this is going to be part 1. And I believe next week we'll start part 2. So we have new system updates, new content, line strike, which will take you directly over to the update information with line strike. Of course, this will also take you to the update information with line strikes. I feel like this is kind of a overkill, but it is what it is. There's also 2 starter packs of 15 line strike cards were added to the AC shop. They did mention you don't need to use AC to get cards. You can just get them with the currency you get in game. So just keep that in mind. But if you are someone who has some disposable income, wants to spend it, really likes the whole card situation, then you have the opportunity to do so if you so desire. It says right underneath the cards included in starter packs can also be won from card scratch tickets, which card scratch tickets you get from just playing. Bug fixes, they talk about a bug where, fixed a bug where the sound effects and voices for stamps were not audible for the first time they were played after logging in. Very minor, doesn't really matter all that much, but is what it is. And then, of course, the usual extending premium sets, storage, personal swap usage, and all that stuff during the time frame that the servers were down. And of course, they tell you about the server maintenance schedule and so on and so forth for the rest of the month. Pop over to the update information. They show us, of course, line strike. We will probably be playing some on stream today. So if you guys are curious, or you guys want to just, body me in some line strike, pop over to twitch.tv/chronocatastrophe around 12 p.m. EST. We'll be live, so that should be pretty fun. It's side content. It's just something interesting to do. Outside of that, we're probably going to be working on making some more money, so nothing too crazy there. Victoria in Central City has side tasks that teach us how to play the game. And then, of course, we can get, they mentioned the actual card vouchers for you to be able to scratch on the line scratch, the line strike card scratch itself, so you can get more cards. Of course, your goal is to collect all the cards. I think repeat cards can be traded in for something to then get more of these. So, and of course, you can see the cards themselves. They're very reminiscent of the tiles they use for chips in ES. So pretty cool there. And of course, you can compete against NPCs, other players in various match styles. Use replay to study your previous matches and watch other players compete too. So you can check out replays and things of that sort. And you can watch your previous match, see what went wrong. Looks like there's also rankings, so you can see your win percentage, your ranking, ranks, and unranked battles. I'm gonna get bodied and ranked. I'm not looking forward to that. And of course, you have card sleeves and play mats, so those are pretty cool too. Looks like the card, so card sleeves will be there. Play mats will be right down here, so looking forward to seeing those. There's also going to be a what is the word? A new BP line strike playing. Oh, it's a place for you to set up line. Yeah, okay, cool. I'm thinking creative space stuff, and I see BP and I think battle points. It's I can't remember what the wording is for this, but basically you can set up line strike places to play and things of that sort. So that's pretty cool. And then of course the ARC's record is Trainee of Broken World rank 2. We also have the next phase of the Super Fantasy Festival, so that's still going on. These are going to continue on the entire time through, of course. So the salon, the weekly gifts, playing the super casino. Make sure you guys go ahead and get that taken care of. I didn't do as much of it as I wanted to do. I actually didn't get around to it on stream. Got pretty tired after doing what we did do, and how to work through some other stuff. So we're going to definitely get into that this week for sure. And this continues over all the way to the 1st. So this is just get to level 20 and you get 100 million experience. So it'll jump you up to level 87. And if you already are, of course, past that point, you can save your ticket. So we talked about that in a previous video. We now confirmed that it's one ticket and you can save it. So it doesn't have an expiration date. Unfortunately, the Ultra PSO2 Day Infinite Bursts have ended, but they will be coming back again on the 21st. So don't worry about that. The Super Treasure Scratch has started up. So complete Urgent Quests twice as well. So they are at a reduced HP rate, I believe by 30%, and you can complete them 2 times. So that is super dope. We also have the illustrations commemorating the 12th anniversary of PSO2. So we have some key art, pretty cool there. More of a fan of this one personally, but it is what it is. And that is about it as far as articles go. Let's go ahead and get in the game and see if there's anything else that we might have missed. All right, we are here in game. Dude, you know, honestly, since swapping over to Welby as anti-cheat, my loads have been way faster. All right, cool. Pop up of Victoria telling us about Line Strike, of course, saying we can go learn from her in game. A new mail of our usual ARCs record stuff. Nothing too crazy there. We take a look. We can take a look and see. All right. So campaign items. We have our weekly reward. Some more Star Gem, Genesis points, Summer Jean pillow. No way. They didn't. They did. They just stripped. All right. Well, Coomers rejoice. All right. That's right. There's also the support scratch has actually come back. So this is the support scratch that is for the Eridim weapons. So I always mention this, that they always do the SG support and the AC support scratch per weapon release itself. The last support scratch ended right when the Eridim weapons came out. That's why the timing seems a little bit off. So that support scratch specifically was for the Wing Guard. This one's for the Eridims. And I wouldn't expect to see another one unless they announce another new weapon anytime soon. So if you are looking to get your weapons taken care of in a reasonable amount of time, this is your chance to go ahead and get that done as soon as you possibly can. So these are back. If someone who missed it last time, this is the time that you purchase this stuff because it's going to be cheaper on the market as opposed to buying in between AC scratches where the prices do tend to go up. So I expect to see the deaths go down to around 8 mil, possibly maybe 9 to 8 mil. We'll see. We might pick them up at that price because it is going to be a gear upgrade for us. So we may consider that, but we'll have to see. Our usual 10 a day is still here. We can see, oh, the card scratch is here. You can see all the different cards. Oh, there are holographic versions of them. Oh, I want to collect the holo versions too, man. That's crazy. Is a holo of everything? I think there is. I think there's also, yeah, there's a holo version of every single card. That's great. And there's a lot too. Like, just going through these. Oh, wait, lightning as well. Interesting. Light, dark variants. What is this? There's Crace. Dark Falls Elder. Yeah, there's a lot of cards, man. It's going to be a while to collect everything, but that's really cool. Let's go ahead and take a look at the treasure scratch. Oh, so this is indefinite, which is great. The treasure scratch, see what we got here. So personal shop 3 days. Oh, that's right. Those are usually in here. It's actually nice. End protects are in here. Master cubes are in here. Finale, Gigas, Maste. These aren't really hot anymore now that they dropped from Urgents. So that's kind of like whatever, right? Gladius Soul, that's definitely a good one, actually. Grand Dread Keeper, actually not too bad. Preset skill enhancements, yep. All of those. I mean, everything in here is pretty solid. The bummer is the LC is being included because that means you can kind of get some crap in the mix here. These are almost pointless to see in here. This actually kind of sucks to see these in here. That just kind of bloats the scratch a bit. It's rarely they tend to bloat scratches too much. But some of these items, though useful, are kind of useless when you hit a certain point. So, and then of course, let's look at the rewards. So preset enhanced success, substitute level 1. So this is guaranteed level 2 for 50. Oh, that's pretty cool looking. I haven't seen that before. That's new. Yeah, so this is your guaranteed level 2. So you definitely want to pick that up. That'll get you from, yeah, that'll guarantee your level fix to level 2. And then when one of these comes around level 2, it'll guarantee your level 3. So definitely worth picking this up, at least get into the 50 and then set that aside for future weapons if you haven't already used it on your current weapon. I probably would advise against using it on your current weapon, as we kind of had these weapons for quite some time. I would foresee in the near future seeing a new weapon on the horizon, because this has been, I mean, Wingard's been the case for quite a bit now, so I could definitely see a new weapon on the horizon. So I would not get too comfortable with what you have and be prepared to move to a new weapon fairly soon. Maybe new units before that, but I could see a new weapon on the horizon for sure, as Aerodim wasn't really intended to be a new replacement weapon. So but yeah, that is, I think, everything. Other than that, we have the scratch. Yep. Okay, cool. Nothing too crazy here. Let me take a look at our limited tasks. So there's some line strike stuff. So card vouchers, 100 card vouchers. Is it vouchers that turn into scratch tickets, or is it just like pulls? Oh yeah, no, it's straight up vouchers. So yeah, that's a lot of vouchers. That's 200 vouchers for just finishing some tasks. What are the tasks? Play any unranked line strike battle 3 times and play a single ranked battle once. That's insane. That's 200 pulls. That is pretty crazy. I mean, there's a lot of cards, don't get me wrong. So be sorting through a lot of junk, but that's super cool that they have those limited tasks in there. So if you are someone who's planning on collecting cards, definitely make sure you go ahead and get those taken care of. We'll probably be doing them today on stream, so that should be pretty interesting. I don't see any weekly tasks related to line strike, so let me take a look real fast here. Yeah, nothing that I see there. It's just these 2 limiteds, and that's about it. Probably some titles related to line strike, I imagine. Mischievous. I never went and collected the symbols. Should probably go do that. Didn't realize that I hadn't done that yet. Let's see what else. Enemies. Those are just boss enemies, quests, dual quests, communications. There we go, line strike. So there is line strike. Looks like win a line strike battle, another 100 card vouchers. They're giving out a lot of card vouchers. Like, you can pull a lot of cards. I feel like there's almost no reason to even touch the starter decks at this point, unless I'm misunderstanding and the card vouchers trading for like 100 for 1 pull or something crazy like that. This seems absolutely ridiculous. So they really wanted to make sure that if you don't want to spend money, you absolutely do not have to. So win at line strike. So just need to win a battle. So simply get somewhat decent. I can't even say get good, just get somewhat decent, right? I think that about covers it all. Let me make sure I'm not missing anything here. I figured we would wrap up today's video by just taking a look at the line strike stadium, where they are just basically using knocked parts. I'm a fan. I love knocked parts. This place with bloom turned all the way up is going to be absolutely ridiculous looking. It's like plenty of places for you guys to sit down. And of course, places for the matches, it looks like, are all over here. Line strike tables and all. So that's super, super cool. Line strike hasn't been unlocked. I imagine that once you get on, oh, they even have, that's so sick. This is actually a really, really cool update. A really good idea. Really good use of creative spaces too. Like, I get the feeling Sega wants tournaments of some sort to be like access, red A, yeah. They want people to use stuff like this in like a way of making tournaments. I don't know that that's going to be like the first thing that's going to jump up like immediately. I feel like that's up to us. But it also depends on how good line strike is, right? Like how much fun it is to play, how competitive people can be with it, so on and so forth. But like there's a lot of like space. This is insane. Is there like, oh yeah, there's like even there's even matches here, and then there's like on stage there. Oh, that's so cool. I wonder why they decided to go with blue for the middle. You know, they probably should have gone with a different color. I mean, knocked comes in a bunch of different colors. White might have been the play there. Oh, okay, hang on. Is there like, yeah, a person's cheering while sitting down. I'm not sure if that's like a thing. Yo, but yeah, this is a really, really cool space. I'm blown away. I think this is going to be a really good piece of content that people are going to enjoy. Again, it depends on line strike actually being good, and this may not be for everyone. Again, keep in mind that like I'm not really even into card games. It's important to recognize that sometimes there's content that's going to release that may not be specifically for you. For example, Creative Spaces is not really for me, but a lot of really cool stuff came from Creative Spaces, so it's super dope to see this sort of stuff pop up. Anyway, that's all I've got for you guys today. As always, like if you enjoyed the video, so if you want to keep up with more. Thanks to the channel members. You guys are fantastic individuals, and I love your faces. And I'll see you all next time. Take care, my friends. Peace out.